Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome back to Let's Play. Or not Let's Play, what am I saying? Welcome to Starrcade. How stupid am I? Anyway, well, I will say that, anyway, welcome to, the second to last match of, Starrcade. And, well, I'm just gonna say that, this is going to be for the World Tag Team Championships, and I will say this: you have the Assassins. I mean, they won that #1 contender match to get this shot here at Starrcade, and they can thank one man for that, and that is Justin Bailey. I mean, Justin Bailey. He hung out his teammate to dry, and that's what it took for the Assassins to get this match, take advantage of it, and get this matchup for the Tag Team Championship of the world. And that's, it really made me mad when it happened, but, I wasn't really too upset about it since, the team of two did win, technically. But, anyway, that's what it's for, the Tag Team Championships of the world. Again, if I sound any different, I have a new headset microphone, so it'll take some getting used to. I will say that, but that much I can tell you. And as for this match, it's just going to be a normal match, nothing too special. But but then again, this is a first-time matchup between the Assassins and the Industry. But one thing that, LPGrodus and Tru Who should not do is look past these two. That's the last thing they want to do. I mean, because the Assassins, they're good. They're really good wrestlers, especially the cousins of Primo and Epico. And in fact, they have won championships in WWE in the past. But it really doesn't mean that much in this company, though. But they have done it before, so it can be done. An elbow smash right to Epico. Epico is the one in corn rolls. So that's Epico. And then you have the man in green hair, who goes by many names, but one of them is the Frog. And right now the Frog is just pulling on the arm of Epico. And on the outside, onto the apron, is Dr. Tru Who. And, so yeah, this is their first championship defense this season, and this is their first one since defending it in a 3-on-2 match, which is abnormally not a match that you would typically have for a championship defense, but that's exactly what we did have last season, up until the plug was pulled from underneath me, especially from my jerk neighbor. But you know that. I mean, that much I can tell. Okay, I'm not gonna linger on it. I'm just telling you how it's been that long. I'm just telling you that much. But anyway, so yeah, with the new headset microphone, I have to just adjust speaking. What is it, softly than I normally would? But that just goes without saying, really. So if I kind of sound like I'm bored out of my butt, I'm not really bored. I'm just trying to not make it too loud for my headset microphone. I'll have to adjust it by the time the next Super Show comes around. Anyway, let's just get on with the matchup. So right now you have Epico and LPGrodus in the ring. Grodus, as I mentioned before, I call him the Frog because of the fact that, okay, in Swedish, he comes from Sweden, and in Swedish, the name Grodus is loosely translated as frog, hence the name the Frog, or Gruda, as it is pronounced in Swedish. And on the apron to the right is Epico, Epico. Oh, I'm sorry, Primo. My fault. Epico's the one in the ring. Primo's the one on the apron. Excuse me. My goodness, my head is absolutely spinning. But then again, it is my first time back since, you know, since the abrupt end of Season 4. So now we have Season 5, and it's great to be back, as I said before. And it's great to see these two. That would be LPGrodus and Tru Who defending the championships on a Super Show. And a knee smash right to LPGrodus. Now, if you're Epico, yeah, you can do moves like that. Like, one, you have to keep the frog down, but then you also have to pick up the pace a little bit. But the thing about LPGrodus is that, you know, compared to the size of both the assassins, you know, both Epico and Primo, LPGrodus is a little bit big, so the fact that LPGrodus has a rare advantage in the strength department, that's something that normally never happens, because, I mean, not to say that LPGrodus is small, by no stretch is he a small man, but usually, you know, most of his opponents are big. So LPGrodus would use the speed, but since both of his opponents are small, he actually has the strength advantage. So that's something that Grodus will have to take advantage of, as Primo is tagged into the ring for the first time, and a Hurricane Rana DDT onto the Frog. So, I mean, the guy's name is LPGrodus, but I call him the Frog, so I use it interchangeably. So just keep that in mind, as LPGrodus drop kicks Primo onto the outside of the ring, and does the smart thing and tags in Dr. Tru Who. So now Dr. Tru Who is inside this match. So now Tru Who, the thing about Tru Who is that he's one of my good friends, especially in real life. You know, we hang out, and we play, you know, we play card games, yes, but, you know, one of the card games that we play is Cards Against Humanity, but it's not a game that you should take seriously, and it's not a game that you should play if you are somewhat of an uptight person, you know, someone that doesn't like to swear, you know, that sort of thing. It's not something... It's not for people like that, but I'm not saying that I'm like that in real life. I'm not saying that I'm a vulgar, dirty person like say Bob Saget or something like that, or somebody like that, or Richard Pryor. I'm not that kind of person, but, you know, it is hilarious what you can do in Cards Against Humanity. I will just say, I'll just leave it at that. But anyway. And now Dr. Tru Who just going to the back, just pounding away on him. And the thing about Dr. Tru Who is, you know, he is a doctor, so he does have his PhD. His PhD in, quote, kicking butt. Or at least that's his claim to fame, really. But in all seriousness, he does have a PhD, and he knows how the human anatomy works, so by using reverse psychology, he would know how to hurt the human anatomy. So that would be the human body, in case you don't know. But yeah, Dr. Tru Who, as well as, you know, he's not a small man. Again, much like Grodus, he too is not a small man. It's just that Primo and Epico are quite small compared to, you know, Tru Who and Grodus. So they have the size and strength advantage, so they gotta use it whenever they can. Oh, now wait a minute. Now Tru Who, he's got the torture rack. Oh, but too close to the ropes was Primo, and you know, really, that probably might have been the only thing that saved him. And now Primo gets whipped into their corner. Yep, whipped back into the corner, and now he tags in Grodus. Now look at this. Alright, look at Grodus. Yep, a headbutt right to the nuts. I don't know if that hurts any worse, but... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. The referee was counting out Tru Who, because Tru Who was still in the ring, and that the referee was counting him out. And now, wait a minute, what's Primo doing? Oh, now wait a minute, he's taking down that table. I mean, why are you doing that for? I mean, we've seen a number of guys take out the table, and they don't do much with it, really. Excuse me. Thrown back into the ring is Primo, and then a leg drop right to Primo. Okay, now both men are back inside. Both of the legal men are back inside. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp like that. And a head scissors takedown onto LPGrodus. And now Primo going to the top rope. Nice senton. Nice backflip senton onto LPGrodus, although Grodus gets back up though. But then he gets a Hurricane Rana for his trouble. So, if you're Primo and you're Epico, well, I might have spoken too soon because LPGrodus got back up. In fact, he hopped on back up, just like a frog. Just like the frog that he is. Now he tags in Dr. Tru Who. Ooh, nice whip into the corner onto Primo. And Primo has got to be feeling the pain right now. I mean, he has... He's got to tag out to Epico. In fact, that's exactly what he's going to do. In fact, he does the smart thing. And as Epico comes in, Tru Who also comes in. And now he's just pounding away on Epico's face. And let me take a quick drink of water. Ugh, so good. Nothing like drinking another... Nothing like drinking on the job, huh? And a T-bone suplex onto Epico. That's another thing that Tru Who knows how to do, and that's suplexes. And then a kick right to the back. See, another thing he does well than anybody, that Tru Who does, I mean, is that he targets the back of his opponents. And usually when you target the back, you really take out the you really take the starch out of your opponents when you do that. And a knee right to the gut of Tru Who. Oh, and then a clothesline onto Epico or Primo. Excuse me. I always confuse the two cousins' names. You know. That's Primo in the ring. And although Primo was in trouble for a moment, now, okay, what's he going to set up Tru Who for? A Hurricane Rana from off the top rope. Unbelievable. And, okay. I'm not sure what Epico was trying to do. Okay, he was trying to throw him out. And out goes Dr. Tru Who. And now, wait, what's Primo trying to do with Dr. Tru Who? Well, whatever he was doing, Epico throws him back in the ring, and an elbow, and then a leg drop onto Dr. Tru Who. So now Dr. Tru Who is in a little bit of trouble. All but not enough, however, as he makes it back to his corner to tag in Grodus. And Primo gets back in the ring, although... LPGrodus, oh, I see what he was doing. He kind of tricked him there. And then a kick right to the back of Primo. Now, if in the event this match ends in a count-out, well, it depends. Well, regardless of who gets counted out, whether the challengers get counted out, whether the champions get counted out, or both of them get counted out, if it ends in a count-out, well, the championships would stay with the industry. Because the stipulations of this match are very precise, and that is, you can win the championship by pinfall or submission only. So, that's one thing to keep in mind, as Epico comes in and suplexes, a back suplex onto LPGrodus. Now he picks up Grodus, whips him into the ropes. Nope. But then a head scissors takedown onto Epico. So that just goes to show that the frog can do it all. I mean, I'm telling you. Now, wait, what's LPGrodus going to try to do? And now, wait a minute, he's going to go for the Styles Clash. Wait, isn't that AJ Styles' move? I'm not sure. Oh, well, too close to the ropes was Epico, so a rope break was needed. Oh, and a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker onto LPGrodus, and then a drop kick to the face of LPGrodus. I mean, LPGrodus not too long ago was in that triple threat match, but he got double-teamed, and really that's what it took to just beat LPGrodus, because really LPGrodus, I mean, LPGrodus is a man, I'm telling you, because it took 2 men practically to get rid of him. And wouldn't you know it, I mean, and one of those men was Jake the Snake, who actually went on to win that match and, you know, went on to become the World Heavyweight Champion earlier tonight. And just think, if LPGrodus was in that match, do you think he would have won? We'll never know because, well, Jake the Snake won and LPGrodus didn't. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just saying that's what happened. A dropkick onto Epico by LPGrodus, and whoa, what a move by LPGrodus as he takes out Primo. And now just stomps away at him. Oh, but then Epico comes back. I'll tell you one thing, LPGrodus is a house of fire here. In fact, all 4 men are on the outside. Oh, but both of the legal participants are back inside the ring. Oh, and a nice European uppercut onto Primo. Now goes for the cover. 1. No, kick out by Epico. I'll tell you one thing, this match has more than exceeded my expectations. Now, wait a minute. A chin lock onto LPGrodus. Now, wait a minute. Where's Tru Who? I mean, LPGrodus is in deep trouble, and wow! I cannot believe that. I cannot believe this. Folks, your winners and the new tag team champions of the world, Primo and Epico, the Assassins. Of the Assassins, excuse me. But, I mean, I did not see that coming. I mean, Epico, I mean, he must have really had that move on tight. That was the, what was it called again? Oh, it was called a butter, oh wait, no, that was a chin lock. That's what it was, if I remember correctly. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but he had that thing in really tight. Much tighter than I thought he had it. Much tighter than I thought he did, but apparently it was enough apparently to get LPGrodus. It must have been really that painful, because LPGrodus would not have tapped out otherwise if it hadn't been. I mean, then again, the way his neck was contorted, I guess he felt it would be better to tap out and fight another day than to risk serious injury. But, you know, both teams signed on knowing that that could happen, and LPGrodus is, of course, he's in a lot of pain, especially with that move targeted to his neck. So the championship reign of LPGrodus and Dr. Tru Who is finished, but they had a good run. It was a great run, and it was great while it lasted, but unfortunately, the Assassins, or Primo and Epico of the Assassins, are the new tag team champions. And you want to know something? They can practically, they can thank Justin Bailey for this one. Yeah, blame Justin Bailey. He's the one that, you know, put them in the position that they are in right now, and that is to get a shot at the titles and ultimately win the championships. But other than that, until next time, or not until next time, rather, next up is the main event. And with that said, stay tuned.